Hello ladies, gents, and fans of Juicy Sausage. Let's do the daily challenge for August 12th, 2017. I forget to add the year every single time. And it's important because there's now, believe it or not, there is now almost 4 years of daily challenges on this channel. And it is both depressing and weird and also kind of awesome. It's depressing because holy crap, how fast does the time go? It's just nuts. Have I truly been doing this for 4 years? How silly is that? I think it's more like 3 years. Pretty sure though that there's 2013 daily challenges on the channel, so I think it's way closer to 4 years than it is to 3. Is there something I want to get in there? There might be a crate I should have looked from the top. Now it's too late to come back there and think that I can do it. Actually, I could have done it. I probably could have made it all the way back up to look down and see whether there was a crate or not. Thankfully though, we do get another crate right here. Ah! Don't kill me, brother! Had every chance to actually destroy me. I enjoy murdering bats, and so I have done such a thing. There is Belinda here. She deserves a rescue. Simply because there is no Kali altar to sacrifice her to. Otherwise, she will be, right now, she would be delicious sausage offering for my beautiful, my lady Kali. I tipped my fedora to her. I just picked up 12 bombs in a crate. That was a beautiful, beautiful gift from my fantastic mistress. She's always behind all the good things that happen to me. All the bad things that happen, it's all evil Yama. He is always getting in my way, trying to hinder my progress so that I don't come down and dethrone him. Okay, there's no reason to do anything here. There is a beautiful store down there that I will gently negotiate with. Pretty sure I triggered this. Yeah, okay. I have a very bad short-term memory, but I'm pretty sure I did it that much. Here is Kevin. He has a bomb shop. Who buys this stuff? I mean, you gotta be quite the noob to buy this man's wares instead of murdering for 0 losses and all gains. I lost nothing killing that man. You might argue, you could be like, well, didn't you lose a piece of your soul for giving yourself up to murder so damn easily? To which I reply, you idiot! You fool! I'm playing Spelunky for 4 years. Do you think I have a soul left? Who the hell do you think you're talking to? There's 2 gems here. There's 3 gems here, so that makes them worth ghosting. Since we are on that theme. I also have 35 bombs! Don't know what happened to my voice. Oh no, man. Sometimes I start a daily challenge and I just feel goofy. Put that bomb there, put that bomb there, get my life in order. You seem like a good bomb, and you seem like a good bomb. And you also seem like a good bomb. And I now have 29, so it is no longer advisable. There was no Kali altar up there, right? There's no way there was a Kali altar with all this stuff that's happening. I'm pretty damn certain. Yeah, there's no Kali altar. There's 2 sapphires over there. It does require a rope to get up there, but it's not that big a deal. So let's get it done. It goes in. I don't think it crushed the sapphire, so it's all good. Oh, well, I should have thrown them down because now I had to use the shotgun jump to be able to make it up here. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. This actually opens the area, so that is even more of a benefit. Thing is, though, it's alright. It's all good. Let's go down, get those nigh impossible to ghost gems ghosted. As in, you know, if I left these for later, they will never be possible. Like, these 3, I will have to spend another bomb to get them out of there to be able to ghost them. So let's get those diamond diced. I did not plan to be ghosting so early, but it has happened. We got all of the bombs, and we got the Ujjarai, so it's a no-brainer to start ghosting right now. And in fact, this is extremely efficient. You know, it gives me a fantastic, magnificent chubby to get these ghosted so damn efficiently. And now we're going to go for the sapphires at the top, which are way more challenging. But still, I don't think they're super duper difficult. Those sapphires are kind of difficult, aren't they? I think I'm done with using 1 bomb, 1 gem kind of strategy. but I have not given up. That is enclosed. Hard to get those sapphires. Oh man, my phone's going off. It's actually the alarm. I mean, just... Whoop. I have an alarm at 7 o'clock. It will remind me to both start working out and also for my wife to take her miscellaneous pills. There you go. We both have a tendency to forget. Like, I have every intention to work out during my day. Like, I get around in my day, get home from work, and every good intention that I might have had for that day, it goes out down the drain into the toilet. It just goes, it just evaporates from my mind the moment I sit in front of the computer, start doing shit. And it's a way to remind me, hey, you need to keep up with your stuff, otherwise you'll become disgusting flab of garbage. I think those two sapphires might stay unghosted, because it's so hard to tell what the hell to do in there. You know? You know what I'm talking about? Those two sapphires are a major pain in my asshole. I do need to check them out, though. Alright. I do need to try a little bit. Go up here, maybe. Just whipple that. See, that area over there is just a nightmare. So we're just going to grab the second sapphire over there and then use a rope to get the diamond at the bottom that I have finally ghosted. And that will be fine. Maybe I could whip the other sapphire into position. Nah, let's just grab it and go. This is looking good. This is looking good. It's starting with lots of money. So let's simply pick this up. Might as well literally go all the way down here, get that little bit of extra cash. And we're going to go. Actually, it's not about working out. In part, it is about working out. But the important part is doing exercises for my back. My back muscles need to be exercised every single day, or I will die of horrendous agony when my back goes out. So I have this regime. I had to do it every day, every other day. It's the bare minimum every other day, and it will keep my back muscles strong so that my back doesn't go out on me and I am out of commission for a whole 10 days. It will totally just destroy me for 10 days straight. I mean, at the 5-day mark, I can get around okay, but no lifting until at least 10 days. Anyway, we have a shopkeeper here. We have a mattock at the bottom of this pit. We have the intention to make all sorts of money. So that means... I was going to just whip, but I was unable to turn around on time. Idiocy. Alright. It's all good. I would like to grab this without grabbing the ruby. I failed miserably. And we want that there so that the mattock doesn't go all the way to the bottom. Didn't want that, but it worked out alright. It worked out okay. I don't know why I stopped there for so long. Okay. That was kind of dumb. Alrighty. Damn it, I really wanted to avoid picking that up. There is the shopkeeper right there. Cannot make my way back up, so I am full of regret right now. But, at the very least, there's a shopkeeper that we can murder really easily. I am very happy about this circumstance. It fills me with joy to have done a murder with complete impunity. Of course, now we also have to deal with the shopkeeper. We also have to... No. Mattock, please. I am sorry, Major Stupid, you're in the way of the progress here. Get that done. Get this shortcut so that we may do something like this. Like so. And start murder! Yay! This is great. Something I would really appreciate would be ropes at any kind of store that would allow me to get around the level, because right now it's not looking great. Right now it's looking like ass. I didn't want that much. Hard to ghost. Certainly hard to ghost. That sapphire right there is just ungettable, I guess. That, I think from here the ghost will come from where I want it to. Looks like that entire half of the level is just not going to be touched. So it's very upsetting, this particular circumstance. It's hard to get around. And once again, we have a seed where moving around the level is a major pain in the ass, but there's a billion resources to get. Uh-oh. Let's open up the area here, I suppose. I'm so sorry, Major Stupid. Did not mean to do a sneak attack on you. Make my money hit you. Absolutely terrible. That was not to be ghosted, but that's fine. Alright. At least we have all of this room to operate. It's not like I have to work with only one half of the level for the entirety of the level. I have this much room to breathe. We kind of need this to get around. We're going to spend quite some time here because it's a major pain in the ass to navigate this level. Am I throwing myself into a corner? Nah. There is a ruby, but it requires a rope to get it, in the sense that getting all the way up here, unless I make a tunnel through the vault area, which is not out of the question. All those gems up there too. Let's get that emerald right here. Oh jeez. Oh man, oh jeez, oh boy. Is that sapphire gettable? If it is, I want to come up here with the Mattock and also get the other sapphire. So let's leave it for later. We'll to be determined whether that is even ghostable. Problem, of course, is needing the shotgun to jump. Yeah, with the Mattock, I'll just make a shortcut over there. It's just too much of a hassle. And I cannot get up this way. There's only one way up in this level. Man, this is gonna take a lot of work once again. These might be the circumstances where I enjoy ghosting the least. Even though it's fun to platform around the level, it is just a major pain in the butt. A major stupid pain in the butt to get things done. Okay. Yeah, we're roping out of here, aren't we? Oh, jeez. I'm sorry, Major Stupid. I am so sorry. Ugh. I have murdered you in a string of incompetence. Okay. That was terrible. I feel terrible for murdering the poor dog for no reason at all. It was 3 accidents that happened to the poor guy. If you count accidents, just digging for gold when his skull was in the way of the Mattock. Still an accident in my book. I might just say, you know what? It's just, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth all the trouble to get all the other gems, of which there are many. Maybe I could. Yeah, I can do it. Don't worry about it. Oop. All it takes is just go in here. I can get the emerald and the sapphire. It's no big deal. That bat has my number. Has whiffed the scent of my blood. It is making a beeline for my face. Very upsetting. Bat! Your determination shall be rewarded with death! Okay. There's diamonds here. Give me that. And I know there's gems at the very top. Gems at the very top. There was one sapphire in the wall, one sapphire simply standing there. So that was dumb what I just did, because it requires extra work to jump around. Here's the other question I got for you. Do I keep this pickaxe? The eternal question where you want to be greedy. I've not used it that much. It has still quite a few swings left in it. But I could just go out of my way to spend as much as I can. Uh-oh. There we go. God damn it. Let's just go this way. Throw that rope up there. And if we get the ghost from the bottom, we can totally do that. Yeah, I'm going to do this executive decision right here. I can't drop in there without using another rope. Or with a shotgun. If I get up here with a shotgun, now that I have Metal in my way. Or I can simply dig down. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just dig down. The spike trap. And this creates a fantastic loop. Always pleased to get them loops going. Alright, let's use these ropes. In fact, let's get the 2 gems at the corner over there. Which requires me to just get this ghost. This is fine. This is plenty. To get the ghost to where I want it to be. Just don't mess up. Climbing up with the ghost behind me is always upsetting. Well, that was absolutely idiotic. But at the very least, we got one of them, right? I was trying my hardest to get it done. But I failed miserably. Don't think I can get that. And now I'm down here, so I need to rope my way back up. In the sense that I'll just use this one. Okay, let's just go down. Whoop, there's a little bit of full damage right there. The full damage trickle starts. I am liable to get myself killed with full damage if we don't get a cape. Even with the cape, I think I have died to full damage in the most humiliating way possible. So, right, that didn't happen again. Just got time to do this. Alright, let's make our way back up. And then we'll dig for the gems in the middle. 10 minutes in the mines. Who is surprised? I am not surprised. Careful, this will fall. Yes. And there goes the mattock at the very last swing. Okay. Fine with that. We used it to get money. Certainly not efficient. If we had kept that mattock, imagine we keep it and we decide we're only going to use this mattock when one swing will give me 1 bomb. And everything else... One swing... Let me restart that. One swing will give me 1 gem. And everything else will be bombs. That will give you so much more money. But I enjoy women's butts. Therefore, I have decided to keep this shotgun. Because that's the only way that they will marry me. I would love to have kept that mattock. I don't feel like I have the kind of mental fortitude to do such a thing. I'm just going to cut my losses here and say I could have made that mattock work even more for money, but I think I would rather play it this way. It's something that I constantly touch upon. I know that I repeat myself on this, but damn it, I have only so much Spelunky commentary, okay? So just bear with me while I repeat the same point I have made 1,000 times. I like to hedge. I can't go full on. If there's a spectrum, in one side there's safety, on the other side there's greed. I'm pretty damn close, like at least 3/4 of 1/10 to the side of greed. But there's still a slight, tiny acquiescence and recognition to safety. And that is my recognition to safety. Me saying, I could super maximize this pickaxe. I'm just going to keep the shotgun instead and just use it up. Use up the mattock. Like say for example, that emerald will be mine. Those two, actually I will use a bomb for that anyway. So here we have Mr. Man. If I alert him to my presence, he could get himself blown up. There is a pretty strong possibility of that happening. He did get an arrow to his butthole, so that is something. Okay, let's not have him jump to where I'm at. That would be fantastic. Is he truly going to jump this way? I want him to jump into the powder keg and then die. That is the outcome that I want for this man. Instead, he has decided to go where I really wanted to go, which was... Oh, actually, that's blocked up. All right. Never mind. I do want to get him to Cali, though. Can I make it back up, by the way? Oh, man, I wonder if that was a scorpion. I don't think it was. I'd love to get him to the mistress. For now, though. We're going to go in here. I'm pretty sure you can't get it to where I'm at right now. I do not see that happening. So, we're going to get all this money. Bomb here. And you could say, you should bomb to get this ruby. But you know what? If I get that ruby, probably all the gems will go too far down. and I will not be able to ghost them all in one go here. So I think the smart choice is to just let this be. Get these. Now go for that ruby right there. It requires a whole bomb, so it's not a thing that I want to do. So this man, quite the impediment to my progress. He can't get to where I want to be. I think we're just going to... Oh shit. Get around here. We're not going to give him to Cali. We're going to count on him not getting out of there. And that is a risk, indeed. That is a pretty big risk. It's not like a deal breaker kind of 50-50 or even a 60-40. It's not an insanity kind of risk. But it's definitely a risk I am assuming. I am going to say he's not going to get out of there. He's not going to go back to the exit area. I'm going to have enough time to get that crate that we saw at the very corner. And then leave the level without getting murdered by this man. Okay? That is my current assumption. My assumption has been correct. Beautiful stuff. We made a little bit of money. We could have made more, but I am not going to bitch or moan about this circumstance. We're just going to maybe, hopefully, find the black market. I think this bomb is good. It's not even certainty yet. Oh, you dropped into your very own trap. Just get this out of my face, please. Okay, damn it, I didn't want to grab that. Damn it! Aha. An idol as well. So, we certainly want to come back for all of these money. Drop that into the worm tongue and, you know, casually trap myself because there was you needed a freaking shotgun jump to get up here. Super duper stupid. Okay. It's worth a try. I'll get smacked by the tiki trap. So that's a whole minute I just spent doing all that. Not feeling great about it, especially since getting back up here is a nightmare. Oh, jeez. I'm spending so many resources just to be able to get back up there and make money. And apparently we're staying here a while because there's also a vault. Pretty sure I can do something like this. There. Just to go into a place full of rapey monkeys and nothing else. Okay. Not interested. I'd like to kill this filthy piranha. Give me that money. There's the shopkeeper already alert to my presence. Cannot go down there. He should die. This guy should die, but there's the other. The shopkeeper. The vault keeper. Still forgot to... We're stumping this guy. Not something I'm ever eager to do. Man, he's also a pain in the butt to get to. But that's done. I want the vault to be open though. We're going broke for this. God damn it. The vault is not open. It's a possibility that we can maybe drop down there and not grab the vault, but at least that guy's dead. So we need to... Okay, spike shoes is better than nothing, I suppose. I think I would rather have ropes there. So we did this. I don't know if it was a great choice. I doubt it was a great choice. This guy, I'm probably going to have to spend 2 more bombs to get in there. Because I was counting on that chest being open for the ghosting to happen. Now it's just going to be a horrendous nightmare. You know what? A bomb here might be what I need. Damn it, I can't get back. I used my second to last rope, and all of these ropes have been used in the name of greed. In the name of getting the money that I have lined up for myself all the way up here. That emerald over there, we're going to ghost all that junk in there, and hopefully we can work around the ghost to get out of there. Should be easy enough in the piranha pit. There was a very convenient piranha pit. Certainly something I should have done was to drop the idol down there. I should always be hedging, always be thinking, well, if I don't get the vault, at least I got this other thing. Ooh. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. Monkeys get eaten. So good. So good. That was very, very upsetting. Very bad experience. Oh, no! No! Oh, 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 that was unexpected. Oh, well, I grabbed half the vault. Better than death. If you didn't catch what just happened, I jumped down for the stump. He managed to get himself stunned exactly at the time. Exactly at the time that I was going down for the stump. So, almost got myself completely destroyed. But it's all good. I grabbed the thing. There's still an idol in there, though. So we're going greedy, like I said. And we actually did not miss out. Please don't stun me. Did not miss out on all of the gems. There's still 2 emeralds in there. The thing is, it's, I would say, if not impossible, extremely difficult to get them ghosted. So I think I'm gonna pass on those 2 emeralds. I'm just going to grab them. I'm just going to say, grab half the vault. If I had actually tossed the corpse down there, I would not have wasted those emeralds. Right now, I don't think it's worth the bombs to get these 2 emeralds. Pretty sure they were just 2 emeralds and that's it. So, just something like this. Whew! Freaking daily challenges lately have been so hard to get around. I cannot drop down there without my shotgun, or can I? Yeah, I can. It's fine. Because there's an idiot right here. Please don't get me killed. It's an idiot right down there that I can benefit from. Boy, these daily challenges lately have been so nightmarish to get around. Absolutely crazy. Maybe I've had the Mattock. I would have made that work. Could have made that work. It's fine though. It's all good. Alright, stupid frog gets murdered. I'm going to try and hopefully not need to go in there. Can get back up, no problem. Put it down there. My commentary is suffering because of how freaking difficult everything has become. Oh, okay. It was an airborne duel. There was nobody getting the upper hand there. Really don't like this. I'm going to spend a bomb. Just spending a bomb to get in there. And maybe find the black market in there. I was going to say, I'm not going to spend a bomb to get into the corner here because I might be able to get in there in some other way. But we have now discovered that some other way does not exist. Let's destroy these filthy things. And actually this orange frog, fantastic stuff. We get to use the orange frog. But this is already a dead end. So let's go the other way, I guess. There's all these, not that many gems. It seems like I am opening up a lot of gems. It's not that many. Frog! Okay. No black market so far. Let's not forget the idol. Come on, just trigger. Trigger, you fool! Get triggered! All Muslim people are terrorists! Triggered! All Trump supporters are brainless pieces of garbage. Triggered! It's funny how these days, like it used to be just the regressive left that gets triggered out of everything. These days, both sides are equally snowflakey. It's so sad. Anyway, let's get back up. I have thrown away my resources, so here I am spending a bomb to get my shotgun back. Pretty damn stupid. Also, cannot make it all the way back up anymore. So all that money is either lost or behind a rope paywall. I will pay for this money. I will pay for the money. Also, the rope paywall. The new iteration of the Mexican border wall. Just a bunch of ropes. One of those is going to be affordable, right? A bunch of ropes and just signs saying please do not cross. That is the new plan that they have put out. I want to ghost this, but also don't want to die. So maybe not give myself the opportunity to get myself ghosted. I think that's good enough. Yeah. Push up! Those two sapphires, while well bombed, they are in an inconvenient spot to ghost. So let's do it this way, I suppose. Whoopla! Whee! Into the water. Alright. Money. I have paid a rope for 20,000. I am fine with this choice. I should be rescuing Jack Daniels over there, but I don't think it's gonna happen. What am I even doing? What am I even doing? Get the ghost at the top here so I can go over to the other side without too much worry. I think I can, in fact, use this rope. And I am probably just going to try and run through the exit. Quite certain. Such a pain in the ass to get here. Quite certain that there was no black market down here. Probably should check. And indeed, that's exactly what I'm doing. I am 99% certain. God damn it, I was certain that I was able to do that, but right now, I'm slightly screwed. Oh boy. We don't want to face the shopkeeper through this side. We're going to try to get a sweet ass stomp. Can I even make it? I think I have to get to the shopkeeper through this side. Because I have been stupid. Oh boy. Okay, one up piranha. One up piranha destroyed. Mr. Shopkeeper is right there. Oh, hello. I know the idol. I know the idol. Let's just leave. Too bad. I did not realize it until it was too late. And also, I did not count on getting trapped like in such an idiotic manner. So now I have 0 ropes because I wasted a ton in the mines. There's a freaking damsel for sale that fills me with disgust, all this prostitution going on, but we have to prioritize here. Priority is how much money can I make. If I had the option to maybe pimp her out, I might go for saving that lady. But since it's just a matter of, oh, I might become a hero, who the hell cares about that? Holy crap, I almost jumped into spikes. Who the hell cares about that? I don't care about that. So I'm just going to say, screw that lady. There is a black market somewhere around here. It's very close by. You guys see it? It's near. It's behind here. Alright. Not sure if I can get back out of here when I bump this. I can't get back out, so I suppose I need to use another bomb. And I can't really get up here. Right? Can't get back up here. How about truly once more thrown the idol away? With one bomb over there above the tiki trap, I might be able to get back up. Is it worth it? Is it worth the 10,000? The idol is all the way down there. There is no way back up. There's nothing I can do. Man, Kali out there down there as well. There's nothing I can do about it. You know, shove and jump here. Nope. No ropes. I can bomb my way out of here. I don't think that's worth it. But I did it. Now, we can do something like this. That probably works. Alright, okay. Slowly making this map navigable. Put that there. There's also Kali right there. Got my idol. Yeah, but Kali is a massive pain in the ass. Is there a damsel though? I think that dropped. Nope. Ah, jeez. I think that's a good bounce. That's a great bounce. Oopla. Got my $10,000. So silly. So incredibly not worth doing. But all right, here we go into the black market. Not worth the bounce I spent doing that, but damn it, it was a matter of pride by now. Could not let those two idols go to waste. Run and gun. I have no other option. I could maybe try to hide. I know, we're just jumping in there. Ooh, okay. Oh frog, oh frog, oh frog. How evil you are. Thankfully, we're all good. I took a few frog lickings in favor of not dying to shopkeepers. Jetpack.
About time!
We got a jetpack or equivalent. It has been rough, man. It's been rough. Of course, it's not yet in my bag, so don't sell your milk before the cow is born. Okay. Jump. Jump. No, jumping is the thing. Jumping is the thing so I can trust you will not turn around. Okay. That is not exactly what I have planned. I did not land where I wanted. But this should work now. Holy crap. Life is too hard. Too many composites. I just cannot handle all this magnetism. Thankfully, though, this magnetism will just totally regulate my circulation. You filthy, disgusting creature. And I'm talking about you, you gross shopkeeper ass. Alright, got me that jetpack, got me that unk. We are in business again. Man, this black market sucked otherwise, though. It was not good. Not good at all. But hey, we have this jetpack. It's good stuff. 2 gems in there. It requires 2 bombs. Not gonna do it. Not gonna get any of these. It is very depressing. But it's what I gotta do if I am trying to maximize the amount of bombs I'm gonna have. Of course, I have wasted quite a few. No discussing that fact. There's been a lot of waste of bombs. Pretty sure that every goddamn... Now you give me these spring shoes. Okay, there's no spring shoes. Every goddamn bomb has not been used properly. I don't know what happened to my voice there. It got super nasal and weird. Got all Sylvanas right there. Waiting for the gold because we'll get that emerald.
Well, Frostborn of the Lichkin is never without his blade. If you are lying to me...
Obscure Sylvanas reference. If you have ever played Northrend expansion in World of Warcraft, you might have heard that. Me and my wife would quote this shit to each other all the time. We used to do dungeons together constantly when we were both super into World of Warcraft. She has become much more of a casual player. She still logs in. For whatever reason, she still idles her hours away. I mean, I'm not judging her, but I kinda am judging her. She still plays some World of Warcraft. I'm not putting down people that play World of Warcraft. I'm not even putting her down or anything like that. I'm just saying she's been playing it for over 10 years. Off and on. It's not like a constant thing, but man, she is determined to keep playing that game. And all she does is just make new characters. It's a thing. Some people have this thing in their brain. They just love the starting character experience and will do it and redo it and redo it. I would blow my brains out if I was forced to do that constantly. But she will... No exaggeration, certainly, 100% certainty, she has made more than 100 characters by now. It's just a thing that she does. I think it has something to do with addiction patterns. I'm pretty sure there's nothing healthy about it. It is just an addiction, something in her brain, her chemicals just tell her to do it, and she does it. Yeah, she'll stage an intervention or something, but it's mostly harmless, right? She's at least not stabbing kittens anymore, so it's all good. Baby steps, baby steps. Alright, let's not be murdered by a beautiful alien. I said that a little too stone face, so let me let me clarify. She has never tortured cats. I was a little too serious that like it was a matter of fact thing that happened. So let me absolutely make certain you not take me at face value here. All right, so we have shopkeepers. They all deserve death as usual. They are slightly complicated though. They are not 100%. This is the most humiliating desecration of Catherine's body that I've ever seen. This is disgusting. I mean, I know that she shorted you on your percentage, Mr. Pimp, but is this truly the treatment she deserved? Maybe just a nice backhanded smack would have done it, but no, you have to destroy her so thoroughly. You damn weirdo. That's what pisses me off about you shopkeepers. Not that you're criminals, not that you do all these terrible things. It creeps me out that you are so creepy about it. If you weren't so creepy about all the terrible things that you do, I wouldn't be so damn adamant about murdering the lot of you. But since you are a total disgusting creep, I need to end all of your existences. It just needs to be. And, you know, it takes one to know one, is all I can tell you. Because, boy, I'm into some freaky shit. Let's see if we can find more pods. I don't see any, so I'm going to blow up that stuff. Case in point, perhaps half the daily challenges I have exemplified or otherwise talked about. One of my wonderfully twisted hobbies. Do I need to elaborate on this point at this rate, or do you just take me at my word? Thing is, you know, I make all these silly jokes, but I'm about as vanilla as it gets, and you know, all that kind of gorish and just ghoulish stuff really doesn't freak me out. It's extremely repulsive. Like, I've never gone out to see all these nasty garbage on the internet I know you can find. You know, gotta make that disclaimer right there, just so you continue believing that I am actually a beautiful and amazing person and not the horrendous monster that I know in my heart. I would like for that man to be dead soon. Why is he so damn determined to hang on to his life? I do not know. For I have done my darndest. Please go away. Yes, I wanted exactly that to happen, and that's exactly what happened, so great stuff. I'm trying to find other places to put mines so that we can get mines. I mean, we can get gems. And that is a spot. Ooh. I have no ropes. This is no flight zone here. Okay, alright. Just be careful here. Possibly could have died there. Alright, let's get that stuff. I'm pretty sure that there's one more mine somewhere. There was quite this surplus in this level, so let's get them. So we can get every single gem in the walls. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Get that stuff. Well, delivering mail. I am a postman by trade, if you're not aware. And you have a lot of idle hours. Like, delivering mail takes some brain power, but certainly not all of your brain power. So, you know, you come up with ways of amusing yourself. Making fun of everybody you see is one of them, but even that gets old. You start to get desperate sometimes. You sometimes get stuck in loops and things. I guess the long story short is 4 hours. This is not an exaggeration. 4 hours at a time sometimes. I'll go on dun dun. Another one bites the dust. Dun dun. Another one bites the dust. And I never go into any kind of bridge or chorus or anything like that. It's just that over and over and over as I knock out mailboxes in the delivery route. A little bit of a quirk of you know, the idle musings of the brain, I suppose. There we go. Some piece of my day. That's for you. Hopefully now it's stuck in your brain. You can say it with me. Dunna, dunna, dunna. Another one bites the dust. Dunna, dunna, dunna. Another one bites the dust. Dunna, dunna. It's never going to go into any kind of different words. It's you would say to start it. The whole word thing that I've never even understood, but no, it's all just dunna, dunna. Another one bites the dust over and over and over and over. Hopefully it's now stuck in your head, and the day after tomorrow you will be tossing and turning in bed, trying to get it out of your head and failing miserably, and that's when you commit suicide, and you'll have me to thank. So it's all great. Everything comes out Millhouse, and we're all suffering together. I don't think that there's any more money over here. Finally I have the jetpack to be efficient in this ghosting, be more proactive on how I manipulate this ghost, as opposed to having to just have a horrendous time all day long trying to get the ghost to do what I wanted to do. This jetpack, if nothing else, saves me a billion hours. So it's great. Great! Alright, that's great. I wanted that ghost to go that alien to go that way, because otherwise I might have blown up my shotgun. Here's the Moai head. I am very happy to see it. Not so much having to let go of this shotgun, but it's better. It's better to find the Moai head early. It gives you more chances. Oh! It gives you more chances to find... Might as well do that. Gives you more chances to get another shotgun after you commit suicide. That was a strange intonation of suicide. That was not the place to put the emphasis on suicide. And by now it might be driving you insane. But since you know it's done on purpose, do you perceive that stealth burp? I don't know if I actually showed in the commentary, but it happened. Let's put this here, I suppose. Just whip it for no reason. There is no harvesting blood today because I bypassed the entire Cali situation. But, you know, it's just hilarious to watch my innocent creatures that I encounter suffer terribly at my hand. Put that in. That's what she said. And then I'm going to grab that. Going to put it right here where it will blow up. That's what she said. And I'm going to destroy this cobra and continue getting gems out of the walls because this is the ice caves. And that is what you do. What can we possibly converse about today? What topic of conversation can I come up with that maybe will tease your neurons? It's hard to come up with something, man. Sometimes in the background I'll be doing by numbers commentary and trying to think in the background of my mind. I would like to come up with something interesting to talk about while doing ghosting, but nothing ever comes up, so I keep doing by the numbers commentary like what you're listening to right now. It's just me filling up the silence because I got nothing interesting running through my brain today. Nothing like the gems of days past, such as the entire snake oil cellar that gave me the necromancy starter kit. That was a hit, I think. Also the fruit on the bottom dilemma. Still maintain, if you enjoy fruit at the bottom, you are a servant of the demon gods because you deserve death and horrendous pain. You are a terrible person. I'm sorry to break this to you. I'm sorry to be so blunt about it. But somebody needs to tell you, man. Somebody needs to tell you that you are hurting baby Jesus if you enjoy fruit at the bottom yogurt. Blended is fine. No fruit at all is fine. Even plain yogurt, even though it's also an abomination, plain yogurt is acceptable because sometimes you kind of have to, for whatever, you know, health reason you might have, you have to go with the plain yogurt. Maybe you put something like granola in there or some other super depressing garbage in your plain yogurt. You're just eating jizz out of a jar at that point. But never be me to be judgmental about your plain yogurt choice. But boy, if you enjoy fruit at the bottom yogurt, one for one, like starters, you are not a very good person. And that's the end of it. I got nothing else. Let's just leave that entire foolishness behind because I am basically milking the same idiotic topic, pretending like I'm talking about something else, something new. But no, it's nothing new. I'm just elaborating on something I already touched upon, and that is way more than overplayed. Let's simply stop and grab another gem that has been ghosted. That is the thing that happens. Give me that stuff in here. Liking a lot having the jetpack, though. It is quite the breath of fresh kerosene. What do you think is inside? Rocket fuel, maybe. What is rocket fuel actually made of? What is that mixture they put in there? Pretty sure it's not just gas. Pretty sure it's not just a pure compound. I'm pretty sure it's some kind of rocket fuel is a special mixture of very, very powerful fuels. Oh man, I need to scratch my eyeball. My eyeball, I just opened up my eyelids with two of my fingers, index and thumb, and with my other hand, I very thoroughly stuffed my finger inside of my eyeball and scratched the shit out of it. With that image, I think I need to commit suicide. We got quite a lot of money. Not super duper great. Oop. but quite hot. They're quite high. I am pleased. Feeling good. Let's check that, man. Like I said, I was in the middle of saying and got sidetracked by the whole rocket fuel shenanigans. Quite the breath of fresh air. Okay, that Yeti just did not. He was like, Paco Spelunky, nope! Committed suicide before I curb stomped his ass. Because that, you know, that's what I would have done. I would have done exactly that. Can he get out of there if I put a bomb here? I don't think he can, so I'm going to be a little bit more. Thing is, I'm going to do that, even though I think that he cannot get out of there. I'm trying to maybe throw a Yeti corpse to his face. That way, he will let go of the shotgun. I don't lay him past him to get out of there at the worst moment possible. Okay, he's determined to continue being an asshole. Yo, that was a slight mistake, I think. Slight miscalculation of what I should have done. So, here's the option number 2. Pretty sure this mine, there. Pretty sure that will not drop all the gems out of the bottom of the abyss, so it's all good. And if it does, well, I guess so be it. There's nothing I can do about it now. He dead, right? I hope so. Kaboomba! Kablamo! And there's our beautiful shotgun right there. Fantastic. Fantastic stuff. This mammoth is kind of pissing me off. Maybe I'll throw dead things at it until it's dead itself. I shall use dead things to make more dead things. That is the most amazing on the fly interception. That was incredible, mammoth guy, lady, thing, creature. That was amazing interception of my my Yeti projectile. Badass. Alternative, I can just walk behind this thing and just whip it to death. Get a ice beam out of it. Nah. If I had the Kali Altar Kapala, I will be happy. Because it will enable me to get that much more blood. But at this time... Pow. At this time, no real benefit to having that ice beam. Although the... what's it called, man? The mothership. Every time I blank out on that. The mothership... Oh, I shouldn't have done that without verifying that the emerald will not go into the abyss. So not feeling great about that one. 28 bombs still. Because we have not found any extras. It is possible that there have been some... No! Didn't see it. It was all blue, okay? Don't judge me. I guess I'm going to put all the pots there and then blow it up. Because I'm pretty sure there was at least one more. Pat! And I'll benefit greatly for blowing them up. Maybe, in theory, there's a chance of getting 4. You know, curious thing, 4 gems is what I was going to finish the sentence with. But curious thing, 0 ropes so far. Almost got ghosted there. 0 ropes, what's going on, man? Resent that a great deal. Very upsetting. I mean, I know I have the jetpack. They're not that useful anymore. But without the climbing gloves, without ropes, I could easily fall into the abyss when my fuel runs out. So, yeah, gotta be watchful. Oh, give me all this stuff. Give me all of it. All of it. You filthy dumbass Spectre. Give me all of that good stuff. Picked up, I think, 2 gems here by mistake. I'm okay with it. We got the vault ghosted. We're going to get the ghost as far as possible. And then we'll go in there, get that vault, get the shotgun at the bottom. Call it good. 3-3. I am ready to encounter more good stuff. 617,000. That means we're going to get the 700,000 right here. Pow. Beautiful stuff. No rescuing Jackie. That's too bad, but I'm cool with that. She will suffocate to death in that tiny cubbyhole. At least she did not get drafted into prostitution by the horrendous shopkeeper cabal. So there is that. Just be happy she died from asphyxiation instead of just getting roughed up by some horrendous John. Alright, here he is. Speaking of Horrendous John, here he that's the nickname they gave him in school. An unfortunate nickname indeed. But he truly is just hideous to look at. So don't really blame those kids from being such jerks. They had good reason this time around. He is the most hideous mofo that you can possibly imagine. Here is Shopkeeper Man. He very eagerly jumped into the abyss. He knows the plan. He knows what's what. He knows that I would vanquish him one way or another. So why even resist? Okay, Horrendous John. You certainly got beaten with the ugly stick, so let me beat you with the ugly whip. Haha! Oh, current. I am so damn smart. All the things that I say are so hilarious. There's nothing to be gained by doing anything up here. Let me get this beautiful gem buster. And we will put it... Yeah, I was going to say, I am quite certain that the bottom here is bottom full. There is no drop into the abyss. We're going to find every goddamn freaking pot and get it blown up. I believe that that's it. There's no more pots, so mwop, mwop. I suppose we're just going to go down and blow this up. And there goes my sapphire. Straight into the abyss. Did it? Is it behind that ruby? I don't know. I'm pretty sure I just dropped into the abyss. Not feeling great about that one. Not feeling fantastic about it. Get rid of all these platforms for some reason. That there's no real reason to get rid of the platforms when I have no ropes and no climbing gloves. I really should be keeping them, and instead I just keep getting rid of them. There's 30 seconds to go. This mine doesn't seem like it has any use whatsoever, so let me destroy those disgusting creatures. And you would think that this little guy would fall safely all the way to the bottom, but no! It's death by the ugly stick. I mean, the ugly whip into the face. Alright, 15 seconds to go for ghosting time. It will be a great time. It will be a profitable time. It will be the time of our lives where we make all this money in the world. We put in the Roth IRA for retirement. We get that fantastic 8.6 compounding interest going on. And then we retire in style with $1.7 million. And a beautiful prospect of maybe visiting the Bahamas and having a summer home in Spain, right by the beach. Then global warming swallows it up. You are literally underwater, both in your mortgage and in your actual house. The bank comes around, you have to declare bankruptcy, and you end up working at McDonald's at age 80. That is the life story of Paco Spelunky right here. He worked so damn hard in his youth to get all of this treasure, all of this delicious stuff, to be able to make a name for himself. He lived the life, he lived the luxury life, all the way up to his 80 years old, but then he ran out of money. That global warming ruined everything. I'm sorry. There's a global warming. I meant extreme. No. I meant, you can't even say climate change anymore. That is also a loaded thing that will get you partisan disagreement. Now you have to say extreme weather. Is that what it was? Extreme changing weather, something stupid like that. Yeah, people. Let's not even get into that, because for some reason, it's a political question. The entire climate change debate. It's an actual debate. Oh, jeez. Anyway, let's just get all the way out of here. Did I ever grab the 2 diamonds? Or the 1 diamond, whatever it was. Yeah, I totally did. So let's go all the way back up. We actually have to be a little careful climbing all the way up to where we want to be. Because if we run out of fuel, we'll fall like a freaking stone. No real way that I can stop myself from falling terribly, so I am pleased that I was conscious about my fuel situation. Destroy all the explosions. Is so nice to come in here with a tool of destruction. Should be whipping these. That was terrible. Should be whipping those though. It's very hard to get those whipped in such tight confines. There is an alien lord here. Decided to come down here. I want 0 threats anywhere. I want them all dead. Oh shit, I almost swallowed that. That would have been bad. That would have been terrible. Also displeased about that force field being like that. Why am I going in here killing these poor pathetic prisoners? There's no reason. We just go out of here and continue destroying the important threats. We want that plasma cannon. Plasma cannon is mine. Woo! so good. Just lost track of where that alien queen was shooting her jizz, her super blast. Careful. Alright, made it out of that. Destroy that filthy... What was happening? Oh, the cat is playing with the bag behind me. I'm like, what the hell was that noise? Is it the ghost again? Is the ghost visiting me again? I thought that we had a deal, ghost. And I mean the real life ghost that I have in my house, obviously. I'm talking about the in-game ghost. Actual specter that lives with me. This is a true story, by the way, and something that is not all that funny, but it's something that actually happened. We were traveling down to Anchorage about 1 month ago. We had to leave. That means, if you're unaware with Alaska geography, that means driving 350 miles. What? That's right, there was two of them in there. Driving 350 miles south towards the coast of Alaska. And before we left, right before we left, I noticed, where's Vigo? Can't find Vigo anywhere. He usually is just laying like a potato right there. But no, he is nowhere to be found. We spent a whole hour trying to find him in the house. We looked absolutely everywhere, and I mean everywhere. We looked in every single nook and cranny of this house. Every single place, opening drawers. Like, I could not imagine any place we could have looked. Every closet, every drawer that he might have climbed into somehow. Even places that there's no way he would have fit. We looked in there, man, and we did not find this cat. And we were like, well, he must have jumped out the door somehow. No idea how that might have happened, but is the last option. Is the only option that we have. He is not in this house. But we told my wife's sister, because she will be not house sitting, but checking up on the house now and then. We told her, can you please go to our house and see if you can find this cat? Maybe he showed up somehow, and maybe he's waiting outside the door, something, So she went over 2 hours later, or I guess came over, because now I'm at my house. She came over 2 hours later, and she was like, yeah, he was in the bathroom. He was right there. He was mowing to get out, and I got him out, and that was it. And we looked so hard in that bathroom. We opened every cupboard in there. It's a bathroom. Is the downstairs bathroom is this tiny toilet kind of place. It's like my throne where I go to take massive dumps and nothing else. Literally about maybe 9 square feet, and that is, I think, being generous. It's this tiny thing. It's just a toilet and a sink. That's it. He could have totally hid inside the cupboard in there, but my wife looked in that cupboard. She opened those cupboards. She opened the drawer leading to that cupboard. But somehow the cat was in there. We have no explanation. My wife thinks there's some kind of portal inside the house. The cat found a portal to a different dimension. I have no explanation. I don't want to turn to the supernatural. My wife will. She will totally just give an explanation when there's none. Even if it's just something, just to feel like she has an explanation. Some people need that. I don't need that. I'm not even passing judgment here. Some people just need that. It's just the way your brain is built. And if you need that, well, go more power to you. As long as you're not harming anybody with your insane theories. Not going to put it on your head as a dunce hat or anything like that. But I can simply tell you, man, I have no explanation whatsoever for how that cat was in that bathroom. And we did not become aware of it. At least he provided a story while I'm ghosting in the mothership. At least there's that. But post down your theories. We have this theory that the cat is an interdimensional cat. He went to visit one of his many mistresses, even though he is no, it's not castrated. He's fixed. I would say that. He's castrated, right? They do take out his balls. I'm pretty sure that I'm done with money, by the way. He's fixed, because we didn't want him to be siring no little kittens all over the place. And also, male cats have a tendency to spray everywhere if you don't get them fixed. So, snip, I guess. I know that it's kind of, I always feel gross with the entire process of like, this is wrong, it's so wrong to do this to an animal. But the alternative is massive inconvenience. So, ain't going to go for that. I'm sorry, Vigo, you ain't got no balls no more. But yeah, if he can actually enter an interdimensional portal, pretty sure he can grow by his dick. So, yeah, I don't know what happened to this cat. I don't know what the hell it was about. Have no clue, no explanation whatsoever. I mean, there's no way that cat could have hidden where he did, but he must have, because the other explanation, like, there's no other explanation. He must have hid there somehow, because otherwise I have to give it an explanation that I have no. Well, I'm dead. Beautiful stuff. Well, I have an explanation how I died here, though, but not something that I would peg it as something that would happen very many times in Spelunky. By the way, we solved this mystery. Somebody posted in the comments. This is... Damn it, I forgot now the first word. Sound of Mystery? Something of Mystery. I think it's Sound of Mystery. It's a Chinese player, and it has fans. The fans take this kind of nomenclature, and that's why you see them. 1.4, we could have done really good in this one, man. We could have totally won, quote-unquote, this one. I would have imagined that this would have been definitely the top 10 if we had carried this to turn. That's too bad. Not even going to blame my cat diatribe, my cat narrative on it. I would have done that if I had been concentrating on the gameplay 100% too. I have a tendency of not thinking certain things through. One of them was opening a crate or a chest, one of those two, with an idol and then jumping right below that idol and then going straight into a mine. One thing I can tell you though, that's gonna be in a death compilation. I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, don't let your God damn it.